Welcome back to the show. Golf is a sport that I'm very passionate about.
Doug, that's not what the prompter says. That's not what the prompter says.
But I'm not very good at it, and that's what the prompter says. And it is true, but these two young ladies are very good.
Well, Doug, it's nice for you to admit that you aren't good at golf. Finally, you admit it to, and these ladies are definitely better than you. Joining us now are two seniors from Southbourne, Jackie VanMeter and Mallory Vaughn. Ladies, we appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you for having us. Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
Mallory, how are you?
My first question, as always, what classes did I get you out of today?
Pre-cal.
Pre-calculus.
Wow.
And sociology.
Oh, wow.
English 4 and yearbook.
And yearbook. Well, if that yearbook's half complete, it'll be my fault because there's pages missing.
That's right. Yeah. Mr. Deadline. Way to go.
Now, I need an update. I know last year at the state tournament, you got whacked on the arm by a stray ball and fractured your arm. I'm sure everything looks fine now, but that had to be a little, like a hazard of playing golf. You always hear about people yelling for and getting hit by a ball, and you really did.
Well, how did it happen? I mean, was it a drive or was it a line shot? Or what?
I was coming off of number 5 at Bowling Green. It's a par 5, and I was exiting off the green, and a girl hit from the fairway into our group and hit me.
Yeah.
That's a no-no, isn't it? That's a no-no.
I can laugh about it now, so.
Yeah, but you're supposed to wait until everybody gets off the green.
Yes.
I do know that.
You do know that?
I do know that.
Well, I wouldn't know that. Last year I let you drive the cart around, so I just was like, whatever you told me to do, I made sure I didn't mess up. Well, talk to us about how this season is going for the team and for both of you individually.
Well, I'm doing pretty good this year. I've won 3 out of the 6 tournaments and placed in the top 5 at the other 3. Our team is doing good too. I think our low is 342.
Something like that.
Yeah, so a lot better than last year, and we're just doing pretty good right now.
For me personally, my game at the beginning wasn't exactly where I wanted it because I didn't have the ability to play all summer. I was going at the Governor's Scholar Program for 5 weeks.
Nice. Very nice.
But I feel like I'm getting born back into my groove, and I placed in the top 10, I think 3 of them. Out of the 6.
Well, congratulations on that Governor's Scholar. We did not know that. That's a huge honor. Jackie, you know, last year you kind of stole the show. I mean, you came out of nowhere, and, you know, after the first round, second round, you stayed in it. You were very calm. Do you feel you're going to be the same way this year, or do you feel maybe some pressure coming on because you did so well last year, you want to do well again this year?
I'm very relaxed. I've never been a very nervous girl. Yeah. Everybody's been complaining about how they're so nervous and butterflies in the stomach on the first tee. I don't have that. I'm so excited for state and so ready for regionals. It's just unbelievable. I've been working so hard. I've been shooting really low numbers, and I'm prepared to place top 3 or even win state.
That's
excellent. I like that.
Right there.
I like that. Yeah.
Well, Mal, I know you said you're kind of getting back in the swing of things, and in all sports, I think you want to be playing your best kind of towards the end of the season, kind of getting in the groove. Do you feel like that's what you're doing right now, kind of getting ready, getting in your best game as we head toward the down stretch here?
Yeah, just trying to get in the frame of mind, take it swing by swing, and just have fun with it. It's my last year to ever play in high school, so I'm going to enjoy it.
So have you two had the opportunity to go out and play, I think, is it the BGIT, or is there a tournament out there coming up at the Bowling Green Country Club, or have you already had that?
Oh, no, it's this weekend.
It's this weekend. Hey, we can talk about it because it's
Saturday. We're airing on Thursday.
We couldn't do that before.
Yeah.
So, have you been out to the Bowling Green Country Club before that? Have you played the course?
Yeah, we're both members there.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah.
How do you like the way the course is set up right now, and what do you think about the rough? Is it tougher than it was last year?
Okay, well, our
takes a deep breath.
Our greenskeeper Ray is he's wanting to strengthening like the root structure of the rough for next year's state amateur, boys state amateur. And right now the rough is very brutal. So we're hoping this weekend we can get through it in a day, maybe.
Yeah.
So
ball spotters are going to play a huge role this coming weekend. It's almost you'd rather be 30 yards off the green than 3 feet off the green.
Well, and because I walked it a couple weeks ago, I think I mentioned that, and you know, when the ball hits the fairway and rolls into maybe the first cut of rough, you still can't see it. I mean, it is very difficult. I mean, that's got to be really tough to play in because, you know, you got to get through that stuff to hit it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I tell people, I'm like, you know, I mean, your best bet is just not even hitting the rough. I was like, if you do, make sure you really watch it, because best bet, you're not going to find it.
Yeah.
And we lose balls out there all the time. Even off the green, even 5 feet off the green, I've found balls before on 17 and 18.
Golf is such a game, I think, that's a very mental game. So mentally, knowing that rough is out there, and if you hit into it, you might be getting in some trouble. What does that do to your mental game when knowing that rough is there?
I think, kind of for us, nothing. Almost.
Because you're just used to it?
I mean, yeah, we're really used to it.
It's kind of a big green monster. It's kind of staring you in the face, but our goal is to hit the pin. So if on the off chance that we do, we just have to have confidence that our chipping game is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's good.
There you have it. Because I would be in that rough all day, every day.
You need to really, seriously, you need to go out and just check it out, because you'd be frustrated.
Oh, so that's why I need to check it out?
Well, no, but you need to understand the game and go out there and try to hit a few balls out of the rough.
Yeah.
You think they would just let me show up if I just showed up at Bowling Green Country Club with some clubs, they'd be like, all right, random guy that just showed up.
Take your media pass. Take your media pass.
Yeah. I still don't think they would get me on.
Probably not. But anyway, we're very excited about the state tournament. And talk to us a little bit before that, the region tournament. Mm-hmm. You know, you're both seniors. Wouldn't it be great if South Warren was able to maybe win that region trophy this year in girls golf?
Well, we have probably one of the most competitive team regions around.
Yep.
So team-wise, I mean, it would be great for us to go, but the chance of us going is probably really slim. For us, though, both of us have a great chance of going, and we're prepared for it.
They take the, is it the top three?
Top 4 individuals.
Top 4 individuals.
Top 2 teams.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, ladies, stick around. I'll keep you out of school for a couple more minutes. We'll talk a little bit more golf when we come back, all right? Stay tuned. You're watching Sports Connection.